Well, hello there and welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where today we do have some massive news. This is the news that a lot of you have been waiting a while for, asking, when's the new kit coming out? When's the new kit coming out? Well, we have officially got our first pictures looked at it today. Although the kit's not actually on sale yet, it will be very soon. We can actually have a look at it on some of the players and also some of like close-up shots, which is very, very nice. So at various points throughout this video, I'll overlay some photos that have been released, because there's quite a few, and I'll give you as many looks as the new kit as possible before you decide, oh yeah, I'm going to buy that. So yeah, I'm going to give you my honest opinions on the kit. Obviously, it's different from last season's, but that was going to be most likely the case, because last season was very out there, and I praised that. I praised last season's kit, because it was something we haven't had since about the noughties, maybe 90s, in out their status, rather than just having stripes. But we're back to stripes this season. It's a little bit of a different style of stripes that I think we've had in previous seasons. If you're looking back to the Sports Pizza, you're looking back to your Cash Converter kits, it's given me that sort of vibe, but it's more... It gives me more of a retro feel, I think. I think they've gone down the route of like, oh yeah, we'll go and throw them a bit of fan service with a bit more of a retro feel to the kit. And I kind of like that. I mean, I'm not a massive fan yet. I'm not saying it's the best Hull City kit. It'll definitely grow on me. These kits always take time to grow on you. Especially once you see like the players wearing them in game, that's when you sort of like really like, oh yes, that's the kit. But yeah, so we've only had the home kit released yet. Obviously the third shirt which I'm wearing today is our last season away shirt, so that's already been released, which will just have the Cornerdon Airlines on the front. As I mentioned in my previous video, we do have a new front of shirt sponsor, which you can see on these home shirts that have been released today. Another cool factor about these home shirts is it looks like you'll be able to get them in short-sleeved and long-sleeved, which I quite like, because I think there's something about like a long-sleeve football shirt. It just gives you a bit more like freedom with it. So I'm unsure. I might buy both short and long-sleeve shirts just for them cold winter months at the MKM Stadium. But who knows? So yeah. If you see in the photos, sort of like a white, I want to say pinstripe between the different colours. And I think that's the saving grace of this kit. The block colours, as we've seen on like this kit here, our one from our League One winning season, it's very block colours. Whereas if you have like that sort of white pinstripe in the middle, like we do on the kits for this season, I think it breaks it up nicely, and then it also adds that retro feel, which I think they're going for, especially with this new era, sort of the Adjunila Jolly time. We're going for a bit more of a retro feel on this first kit, and then maybe a bit more of something next season, or we could see something completely different in our away kit, because you've got to think our away kit can't be black, because that's our third kit, can't be orange, because that's our home kit. So we could see something like maybe a Turkish themed kit, a bit like Newcastle have done. We could maybe see, I don't know, a return of the blue that we've had in previous seasons. Who knows? Or we could see a return of the maroon red from last season, but I don't think that would go down well with many of the fans, because quite a few people didn't like the third shirt. I wasn't too partial to it for last season. But yeah, for this season, we've got a home shirt announced, which is massive news. Obviously, Cornerdon Airlines still the sponsor, as it was announced yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, I would recommend going and checking it out, see my opinions on it. But I don't mind this kit. I've been seeing some people saying they love it. I've been seeing some people saying, it should give me a bit of time. I think I'm in the middle of there. Give me a bit more time. I may tip towards loving it. It's a bit like last season's shirt, I think, where everybody who saw it was a bit shocked at first. I was like, no, it's growing on me after time. It's growing on me after time. And I think that's the case with a lot of football shirts. especially ones that are a bit out there from like your typical shirts. Because this, I'd recommend this is our typical shirt. The block colours, which they've gone with for this season, but a bit more of a twist on it. And I like that. I like how they're sort of like not afraid to play around with it. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you don't miss any other Hull City news, vlogs, content like this in the future as we make our way through into the new season with our new kit. But this has been the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel. Goodbye.